So the first race was the golden race. It was the ideal race. And it was created during the reign of Cronus. So Zeus wasn't in power yet. This was the, I guess you could say, primordial, although Cronus wasn't primordial, right? Like he was part of the Titan, because then the Titanocemy happened, right? So then he was part of the Titan reign. It was the first generation of humans created by gods during the reign of the Titan Cronus. So this is after the Titanocemy, right? And then we go into Titans reigning. Long before Zeus became the king of Olympus, according to Hesiod. So the races are described and explained in detail in a series of poems by a poet, Hesiod. So this is where we get the concept of the different races. And I'll probably do a deep dive into Hesiod, or, because there were a couple of very prominent people. So you had like Homer and some other people that wrote a lot of significant work that we base our understanding of these myths, or their understanding of how the world worked. So that might be interesting to do a deep dive into. But according to Hesiod, this wasn't just a better time, it was a completely different way of existing. So in this world, no one had to work. The earth freely provided fruit and grain and everything people needed to survive. There was no farming, no hunting, there was no scarcity of resources, no hunger, and no competition. Seasons were gentle, the weather was always pleasant, and people lived in harmony with both nature and with each other. That does sound like a perfect world. So, yes, that does sound like a perfect world with everyone in harmony. Everyone has what they need. There's no fighting. There's no need to dominate. There's no fear. I wonder what happened. The people of the golden race never knew war, greed, or crime. There were no kings, prisons, or armies because there was simply no need for them. I mean, that makes sense. There was not a need for them. So they didn't exist. Everyone lived peacefully without fear or suffering, and they never truly experienced old age. That's interesting. See, I have a kind of different way of viewing some things because I know some details with different mythologies and different religions and different practices. I can see the overlap of some of them. So I'm trying to stay focused and not deviate onto a different train of thought. But I think that's interesting that they did not know old age. They never experienced getting old.